on the comms. And Flipside going to start off on T. Maybe they've got some cool T stuff to show us, though.
We are about to find out. See what these teams have in store for us.
Both teams are playing with a stand-in, though. That's something to remember, which is pretty hard to deal with. Or, in Flipside's case, 2 stand-ins. So you'd probably see... We're probably going to see some very basics / mixy stuff from Flipside. Going for... It looks like they want that B split, actually. And Snyder's already there. He could do a lot of damage from this position if they are rotating through there. But Chris J, oh, he's on the sandbags. He's going to get taken down. And in it comes. Now they have revealed their intentions. And Mousesports have to react. And so far, they are left wanting. They can't do anything to stop this push just yet. Berg pushing it all the way through to CT. But the smoke is going to force him to back away. So, Flipside looking very strong. It's going to be hard for Mickey and Alu to really do much here. But they are going to do their best to try. And Mickey left alone now. 2000's going to get taken down by Dennis. Only losing Twist. That's a really nice round there from Flipside.
That's a good start for the T side. Berg with lots of money in the bank. Going to go straight for the AKs. So 2 AKs coming out here for the Terra team.
You know what's interesting?
Just with the Tech 9.
I just realized something, James. With the CZ change, I mean, this is not necessarily the point to talk about this, but with the CZ change, there is a lot more incentive for teams to actually keep their money and focus on having stronger buy rounds instead of just having really good ability to gun down people with the CZs. Obviously, the 5.7 is good, but it's not quite as amazing in these like.
It's not stupidly broken.
Yeah, I mean, you can't run and spray and like get kills with it with a 5.7. You got to kind of you're at a disadvantage.
Use it intelligently.
Yeah, it's much harder to pull off. So that kind of this was like kind of the problem of the CZ, but we'll go into this. Kind of go into this? Yeah, why not? Adi's got a Galil, but one of the problems, and I think even Thorin actually had a video where he talked about this quite a lot with the CZ, is that because the CZ is so good at doing damage, it's kind of like a no-brainer. You kind of almost have to do it. So you don't have to have as many strong buy rounds because you're always going to be able to keep the pressure on by going for those CZ armor buys. But now teams are going to be thinking, well, we don't have a really ridiculously OP pistol anymore, so we're going to have to think about how we save our money a bit more, and we're going to have stronger gun rounds. Or if we do go for the pistol plays, we've got to actually have a plan behind it and not just run and gun.
So the CTs have committed to mid and B at the moment. No frags as of yet, though. 3 versus 5 now. Nicky going to try and get some frags. Does connect close with the P2000. So at least that's something. See if he opts to save the Galil, sorry.
You can't even finish the sentence and he's dead.
Yeah, that was a bit of a wipeout there for Mousesports, but it is the buy round finally for them. We'll see if Chris J, when he brings out the AWP, there it is.
And they've got more money than normally you'd otherwise have, because they didn't really invest that much into what normally would have been the second round CZ armor / scout buy. So we actually see an okay amount of grenades and an AWP on Chris J. So pretty nice stuff coming in for Mousesports. Can they hold though? This is a pretty quick mid take. Oh, that's beautiful. Schneider dealing with Thompson. Value over by the car is going to be working in onto that A main area, which is currently smoked off, but Flipside do have a man by quad boxes as well. This is getting very, very, very awkward at the moment. It's like there's T's everywhere right now. He does get a couple frags before going down, so doing a decent job, but Andy and Chris J in a position where it's a really rough position to deal with. Do they have a kit? They don't even... Okay, Chris J has a kit, actually. If Chris J can actually pick up a kill, then they can think about just committing here. But Chris J, he needs a kill, and he's Adu to do something to go for it. Now he can go and commit here. 2-on-2, but Berg is going to take down Adu very quickly. Chris J edging in. There's the shot. That's a 1-on-1 now. Berg on quad boxes. But Chris J doesn't like the amount of time he's got left, and he's going to hightail out of there. So, good attempt from Adu and Chris J, but it's going to be another round for Flipside.
Yeah, that AWP is... his AWP is called Online J, I just noticed. His AWP is very, very precious to him. And he wants to save that for a rainy day. Give the scope a bit of a polish and bring it in for the next round. I'll never forget that round. It was on the T side though, where Virtus Pro went for 4 pistols and an AWP and actually made it work and won the round as well.
Yeah, it can work really well sometimes, especially because of the surprise factor. If you play around it well, the orb can get you a quick kill, maybe a weapon for a teammate, and then it can, there's lots of options. It can work really well.
So Chris J, the man to watch here on the CT side of the AWP. He's going to have to rotate all over the shop and try and make a good read on where the bomb is headed. He has been smoked off. Oh, it's going to be a collision. He does get the better of it. The bomb is down as well. Gets the third frag. This is ridiculous.
Chris J with a 5 kill. The ace coming out. So sick. Chris J with the AWP. And he is going to be making those highlight reels happen.
In before highlights.
Mousesports are now back on the board. 1 round for them against the 4 Flipside. But more importantly, they've got the money for a proper buy. Beautiful stuff from Chris J, giving his team a chance, and that is the power he lends.
That was absolutely disgusting.
It was beautiful and disgusting at the same time.
It was disgustingly beautiful.
All right, so Mousesports now off the back of a clutch, an ace like that, they're going to be feeling good. Twisto will get the opening kill towards the B bomb site from B storage, and looks like they are getting picks into middle as well. I think we saw a round lost like this before from Mousesports, getting picked up here and there and everywhere. It's now a 2-on-2 as Nuki and Aliu are left alive, but where's that bomb going to go? It looks like it's heading over towards B, and we're going to see Nuki make his way from CT and Aliu from the vents. Is the vent popped actually? So let's check out Aliu briefly, see if that vent is popped. In fact, no, it is popped. He does get himself down through the vent room. Onto these angles. They've got plenty of time to work this out right now. And Twist, not so useful in that position just yet, but he's going to make his way around to Heaven now. And in goes Aliu onto the bomb site. But Twist is coming very shortly up from Heaven, I think. There it is. Twist has the angle onto the site. Aliu going for the headshot position. Twist goes for the peek. And the spray is going to do the job. And Aliu is going to fall. And after that big 5 kill from Chris J, it's all they must be left feeling a little bit deflated. Chris J could actually buy an AWP here. Yeah, he's going to do it. I love that. Love it.
Made it work last time, right?
But this is a spot where it actually makes sense because he's got the money disparity is so huge that you might as well just go for it. It's very viable. He could just save the money and then do loads of drops, but he's Chris J. He can get 5 kills with AWPs. Why not? We're going to see already that Frag's being traded towards middle, and this is going to put Mousesports in a decent position actually, because when the eventual rush does come, there's going to be less players to tackle Chris J. He's going to get a bit more of an edge on some of these fights, but we'll have to see if he's able to actually get where the action is going to be happening, because so far he's towards A and the bomb is ferried over towards B. Hot flash coming in from Tabson. So the terrorists do make their way in slowly. It's not quite perfect then. If he has an angle. In comes Chris J. He's going to flash himself through just like the time before. Oh, Chris J! What a ridiculous shot. The bomb is down in the middle of the site. Chris J looking for frags through the smoke. I'm going to find anything just yet, but there's just one player left over. So 1-on-1 against Chris J, and he can't do it. Chris J pulls out the clutch again. That first frag through the smoke.
That was
godlike.
He is insanely fast with, I mean, this is just ridiculous. I don't know what to say.
This is why he's like the best player online.
Yeah.
He's just another level.
He is the best player in the world on the internet.
Yes. He's so good. All right. And especially with the sniper rifles as well. It's just oh god, it's so good to watch. And he's going to be playing the role of the kind of pick into B storage man. And we do have the boost coming up here. Through onto... Oh, actually, hold out for in the meanwhile. Flipside just barreling into the A bomb site. And bomb does go down, so the job is done for them. As Aliu should really back off here, stay alive, let his teammates do the dirty deeds of taking those terrorists out to the cleaners, and we're going to have another round there for Mousesports. But we're going to get the plus 800 on top of the bonus. Sorry, on top of the yes, it will be 1400 for the terrorists. So they're going to be able to buy. And I guess all eyes on Chris J right now. This guy has been hitting some shots.
Yeah, Legia at the bottom of the board with 1 kill, and Chris J with 8, keeping his team in this match. 2 of these 3 rounds have been massive solo plays by Chris J to bring things into Mousesports' favour. And he's going to miss that one just by a whisker, while in the meantime Schneider gets a frag. Nice pop flash there. Will give him the opportunity to advance. He is hunting for this frag, and he isn't going to get it. It's going to be Twist coming out on top. Berg and Dumas left with him. Nuki, Tabson, and Ali for Mousesports. As we can see, at the moment, everything has slowed down. We have had some crazy war of attrition here. Nuki is going to get a frag from Vent onto mid on Berg. Twist is going to catch him unawares, and it's back to a 2-on-2 now from a 3-on-3. So all fair and square, but time is not on Flipside's side, for lack of a better word. They're just sitting in mid, just waiting for some aggression from the CTs, but as you can see, there's just one on either side at the moment. Tabson possibly getting itchy feet, just moving around.
This is why they're waiting so long, because they know that they're going to be able to get on the site really fast. Unless there's like a gamble from Mousesports and they stack one site, they can use pretty much all the time just to wait and force Mousesports to just fully rotate, and now they can abuse it. Now they know what Tabson is. He's going to go for the first one-on-one. Great play from Tabson. Twist going to take down Tabson though, and that's going to get the bomb planted. But Twist on 20 health, already with the 3 kill this round. Over by headshot, he's been very cautious at the moment, and Ali's going to come in at a very appropriate timing. Ooh, the HE going to the back. It's not going to catch Twist though, but Ali will find him nonetheless. So
looking for the AWP.
Good cleanup from Ali there. And Mousesports are going to win themselves another round. This is very back and forth at the moment. So far, it's nothing but star factor keeping Mousesports in the match.
Yeah, Mousesports 1 round deficit now. Legia needs to raise this game if they are to take the lead here. You can see Twist and Schneider both on 10 kills on the opposing side. But they are going to be on the eco. Again, we're seeing lots of Tech9s coming out here. Chris J once again with the AWP. Going to be heading towards B, but it looks like an early A push here from the terrorists. We have only one smoke in the bag for them, so I'm not sure what kind of approach they're going to have to this. Maybe just a straight push. Indeed, it's a straight push. We've got 5 people on the site here, and the CT's positioned to take the site, to retake the site, sorry. Bomb has gone down, so that's some guaranteed money to the T's. And here comes a push from the CT.
They just have to be very slow, methodical, cautious. Do this and do it right. Because you don't want to run into the Tech9s here and just get sprayed down one by one. It's happening. They are losing a lot of players right now. It's 3 left alive. Ali and Chris J on very low points of health. In comes Burr from short. Going to be able to take down Chris J. Tabson in now with Deagle. There goes the shot. Throwing it over towards quad, and here he goes, bringing around the rose. He's going to find the headshot onto Berg, but there's no time. Going to pick up, or try to pick up something and just get out of there. Oh, just going to make it. Survives with 34 health. Where's the AWP? Where is it? No. No AWP for Chris J. And Flipside going to take that round. That's a round that really, I mean, it's really rough for them to lose a round like that. I guess one thing you really need in those spots is really good nades, because there's not going to be any counter nades coming out from Flipside in that spot. But look at that, Twist getting a shot through the smoke there. And I think he was just doing the normal timing towards white box, where you line it up through the smoke and then just shoot. To maybe catch someone, an AWP running across, but he actually got someone right in front of him. Berg taking control of A main. This is very good news for Flipside. Left with many options now in the round. What are Mousesports going to do to get back in this one? Might just use a main push. That's a great response. Great response.
He was lucky to get away with that. It was a bit of a delayed shoot there from Alu, and Twist did get a shot off, but just completely missed him somehow.
So very good play there from Alu. I mean, that's a spot where it's like, oh no, it's like 3-on-4. We don't have anything going on. And Alu takes initiative. He's proactive. He's like, we're not going to let Flipside sit there with an advantage on the map. We're going to take some map control. And he went back into A main, and he cleared it out. Got a frag, key kill on AWP, picked up the AWP, got the guy on door, and then that's it. The round is kind of shut down. So beautiful stuff there, realizing when you got to be making those plays.
Now we have the 2 AWPs here on Alu, on Chris J. Holding angles. They're going to hold swathes of the bomb site down. You can see Alu's the only man on the A bomb site, which is going to allow them to put lots of people elsewhere. We're seeing the eco push here in mid from the terrorists. Dennis is going to open up the vent. The flash comes in, and Chris J gets taken out by a great play A great pincer movement there from the approach towards B and mid, so that's going to open up the bomb site. Can they get the bomb down, though? God, a lot of frags coming in thick and fast. Legia getting taken down on the site by Berg. Bomb's still not down. Bomb's on the floor, in fact. 3 versus 2 now in Mousesports' favor.
Yeah, it's a very good Neko into the back of the side, picking up a kill. And we'll see Tapson over there by the CT, going to find himself the spray onto Dennis. Twist with a response. It's a one-on-one Orpa versus Orpa. Alu and Twist left to play the round out. Lots of time at the moment. Ooh, he actually, I think, saw a pixel there, perhaps. But Alu, very focused there towards B storage. Very good position, actually, in this one-on-one. He actually, I think, maybe heard something there. There it is. Easy pickings. Going to find the kill, and that's the round there for Mousesports. They're bringing it back. They've had some very shaky rounds. They've had a lot of rounds where players are put to, well, a situation where nothing can win that round except an exceptional individual performance. And that is what Mousesports are surviving on right now. Exceptional individual performances.
Neither team has money at the moment, which always makes for a good game. 2 AWPs coming out again for Mousesports, Alu and Chris J. Going to be rocking those. Completely different CT setup. They're going to push door as well, so they're changing things up every round, which is going to be good for them. But mid has been taken by 3 terrorists, so that's going to open up lots of options here. We have a potential flank from Nuki. We'll see if he can time it right as the A push is coming in, so he's going to have to act fast.
Alu once again put into a very rough spot, but this time he comes out with Zilch. We do have Nuki over at short, trying to make his way up into a frag, and Tapson wrapping around CT as well. There it is, the flashes to try to delay him, but he pushes through them. Doesn't find anybody though, they're all just retracting back into better spots. Legia spraying for the smoke, oh, barely unable to find anything. Tapson will take down the Master, but they still can't get into the site. Denied even still, Tapson and Legia gonna get killed, and that's going to be another round there for Flipside as they start to take a lead in this one, as we should see another round for them as Mousesports' bank is well and truly broken.
That is a brutal round for Mousesports, and again, as you just said, there's no money in the bank. But again, Flipside not really running away with it financially just yet. They did survive, however, with 4 players in that previous round, which is going to be all important. Oh, they have forced up armor P250s here. They're going for it. Legia aggressive in mid, but gets flashed and standing in smoke. No man's land. Doesn't know where he is. 2 people down for Mousesports. Tabson will join him. Alu gets a frag on Dennis. That's going to be something. Picks up the AK. Oh, fortunately manages to get another frag out of that. So that's 2 valuable kills there. Got Chris J going, looking for the 1-digs. Gets a penetration kill on Berg, and all of a sudden it's 2 versus 2. Dumas is on low enough life that Chris J can take him out with 1 shot to the chest. Oh! And there it is, 2-1. Flipside in trouble now.
It's all in Twist. It's happened before. He can do it again. He does get the bomb down as well. And this is a site that where you can create one-on-ones with the site. Like you can see that he can use these barrels on the site to really find himself some good angles. There it is. Quick one-on-one against Alu. That's exactly what he needs to do. Now there's one more player left to find. Chris J has himself an AK as well. He gets the shot onto Twist there. Beautiful stuff. That's going to bring him the round and tie things up. Mousesports with a force spy. If they'd lost that one, they're, to be honest, well and truly screwed. But actually able to make it happen, which is kind of unbelievable, actually. I didn't expect that at all when I saw that they had forced up with PT50s and Kevlar and some nades. But they made it work, and it's 7-7. Last round of the first half. Again, Mousesports, if they win this, they have bested Flipside. They're going to move forwards in the G2A.com Cup. Here, they're playing for a chunk of that $10 grand, and provided by G2A.com.
$10 grand.
$10 grand. The big monies. Dollar bills. And Chris J with an opening pick there into A main. He does it so effortlessly. And we were going to see Mousesports now in a nice position. Oh, look at this Snyder walking straight up. They didn't expect that. He does get a quick kill, but the trade is there from Alu. They are trying to get onto Alu's position, but they can't actually frag him. Finally, Alu goes down, but the cost is heavy, as now we just have 1 player left in Dennis. He's going to get taken down by Chris J, and Mousesports looking pretty damn good. And it's like Flipside and Mousesports. It's just this battle of individual skill. beautiful.
All of these rounds have been so different.
Yeah.
In the approach from the CTs, in the approach from the Ts as well. Sometimes they're just charging into mid and taking it with 3 people. Sometimes they're going elsewhere. Sometimes they're playing slow. And then all of a sudden we have these huge flurries of frags from either side, just going back and forth, trades. It's absolutely insane. Half. Alu top fragging for his team, despite Chris J's best effort. It's going to be 1 frag behind him. Legia still 1 for 14 right now. And not doing much better is Dumas on Flipside's team, who is 5 and 11. So it's just a bit of a crazy match at the moment.
It's really crazy. And something I'm going to be excited to see is how Chrissy and Alu create opportunities on the T side with those AWPs. We saw them do it on Mirage on the T side. But obviously, that's the style they're going to want to play. Again, it's kind of mixy at the moment. But let's see. We're going to have the clocks going straight in. Chris J, like, parkouring over the box to find himself a headshot onto Dennis, as we have Tabson already on the site. The bomb soon to go down on the hands of Alu. And this is looking very bad right now for Flipside, as Mousesports take a very dominant grip out the A bomb site. Tabson does take down another player. He's just going hell for leather straight to CT there. And Schneider, I mean, the best thing he can hope to do is get some extra cash by getting some kills here. That's really the best thing to do. If he gets 1 kill, he's going to be able to afford a scout, and that's kind of, if they want to play like that, that's kind of nice. We saw Mousesports in their CT, they were like in the same position. They didn't go for really much of anything. They had like a couple nades, a couple P250s. They largely left a lot of money in the bank for their buy round. Again, I made the point about CZs now, CZ armor not being really as viable now.
Do you know what's really annoying for Schneider?
What's that?
He lost 1 point of armor from the bomb. If he had 100, he could have bought a helmet for $300.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
But that 1 chip means that if he wanted to upgrade his armor, it would cost him $1,000.
Yeah, I hate that.
So that's crazy. So let's see what he's done with his cash mojones. He has kept what, 1250 in the bank. See, he could entirely have got a helmet, you know, and a 5.7 or a deagle.
But I like this though. I really think there's a lot more value saving the cash now. Now that CZ's not in play anymore, I think that money is more valuable to save. And they have largely saved. I mean, I think there's 2 players that kind of tried to buy using all of their money, but the rest I think left some money around there.
Ali's getting tagged, but he can't see the people he's getting tagged from. Just heads tipping through the smoke, finally catches him and rips his face off. Dumas going to be last man standing. Deagle and Kevlar, no helmet to speak of. It's going to go down to the Tech 9.
Is it me, or is the Tech 9 basically like a CZ? Because people are like running and spraying it, and it's like, it fires really fast. It's basically a CZ.
I was very surprised that the CZ got buffed. I was very surprised.
It does feel like that.
I feel like the change in sound they did to make it more satisfying when you fire it was probably enough to get more people to use it without further buffing it, because I don't think it really had drawbacks.
It was already really good.
Yeah, but there we go.
Alright, so we're going to see some trades coming in here.
Double nade!
But this is a good round. If Dennis even gets another one, he's going to get a gun too. They do get the plan on B, but if he finds himself an AK here, which he does, he could very well decide to actually try and save this.
They know where he is though. That's the thing. They know roughly where he's coming from, so that will allow him to get a crossfire. But he's looking completely the wrong way.
Oh my God! They're actually. One guy went all the way around to the vents. This is massive, and he's hearing the stepping. No! Oh no! Dennis gets both kills. What on earth were they doing? That's what's going to be. That's what they're going to be saying on the comms right now, because it's 2-on-1. Dennis has no armor or anything. He doesn't even have a kit, and instead of just staying on the site and playing 2 versus 1.
Oh no!
Oh, okay, they're gonna get it.
Oh, he's dead as well. That is just sad.
That is a very...
Somebody write a haiku about that one.
Can we just like never... Can we just move on from that round? It didn't happen. That round didn't happen.
That was a modern tragedy.
It was so weird. All right, back into the present. 11-7 now for Mousesports as they have their AWP on Chris J. And actually, let's check out Chris J, see what he's going to do with that spawn, with that AWP of his. So he's going to go straight for the A main play. Can either go aggressive or just try to defend against aggression himself.
Okay, so we had Twist with an aggressive position up in mid. Did manage to take down Alu, but got taken down by Tabson. And we've got frags coming in all over the place, as per usual in this match. Dennis just going up and down the slide to get some information I saw a player on his screen, but I'm guessing he did as well. Judging by the angle he's holding there. And they are coming around. It's being planted on the site while he's standing there. He can't see a thing, though. Bomb is going to go down in a different position to what we're normally used to seeing. He's going to use the smoke to his advantage. Take down Nuki and A-Main. Takes down Legia as well. It's all of a sudden only down to Chris J with 10 HP. And he gets naded! Dennis going crazy right now, like he's John McClane.
Oh my god, not even John McClane had nades like that. Okay, no, I'm lying. No one can top John McClane and his nades.
MacGyver? Well, maybe not nades, but MacGyver's a bit of a beast. With an elastic band though, not guns.
MacGyver's powers are held in his mullet. Did you know that?
I didn't know.
The mullet contains the power.
Has an invisible aura.
Yeah. Alright, well, Flipside with 3 AWPs, as you do. Dennis, Berg, and Twist with the AWPs. Are they going to get wrecked by the Shrek 9s? Are they going to get Shreked by the 9s of
Stop.
tech? You what?
Stop.
I don't want to stop. You can't stop me, James. I'm Rogue. I'm a renegade. That's a really good song.
You're off the grid.
That's a really good song by Rage Against the Machine, by the way. I really like that one. Anyway, we do have the Tech 9s coming into play, and they are actually wrecking some faces right now, but there it is. Equalizing things. Look at that, Dennis doesn't even need a scope. Going to take down Tapson as he makes his way in. And Ali there with that Tech 9 is just hiding, cowering behind the little ramp.
He's in a ditch.
They don't know where he is, though. He's amongst all the rubbish there. Look, that's where the TT's tossed. You know, when they're like sitting there on the site, just waiting for the teas, having some tea, and just discarding all their rubbish there. Just sitting in the filth of the B bomb site. It's not a happy sight. But it is Flipside coming back into the match now. 9 rounds to the 11 of Mousesports, who do find themselves on a bit of an eco. They did get some damage done that round, but Flipside were able to weather it. They do have, of course, a pretty precarious situation on the money, so they've got to be careful here. They don't want to lose anybody right now. There it is. They know what's coming. The counter flashes coming in. Can they get the shots, though? We do have the spray coming in from Dumas.
Tech 9s.
Good play here from Dumas. Not being greedy. Oh, the reload! And Chris J does take him out. The trade is there, though, and you have 2 AWPs coming in from the CTs. So this could be a little bit awkward, and they go close. There it is. Schneider goes down immediately. Trades coming in, but it's going to vastly favor Flipside. And this is happening so fast, this comeback right now.
Yeah.
It's like in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and it's hard to keep a track of all these frags coming in so fast. So someone got absolutely wrecked with the from the Tech 9, which is definitely a better option than the CZ for those kind of situations where you're up close and personal. It's going to have better range for the one shot than the CZ will these days.
I'm telling you, Tech 9's going to get, like, there's going to be now people are actually using it, everyone's going to be like, wait a second, this gun is also really overpowered, what the hell?
Yeah, but you have to click it more than once, so it's hard to use.
Yeah, that is actually kind of a big deal. But its spread is really good. But anyway, in we go. We've got Tapson over the top. It's like World War II right now, going over the top, out of the trenches, over the top, but he decides to fall back there, let his comrades do the work, as we do have Flipside just playing very defensively. They've got 3 on the A side, actually, a setup that's kind of vulnerable to the play we're seeing here from Mousesports. They're hitting them in the soft spot right now. They've only got 1 player on the B side. They've got 1 on connector. This is not looking good. Not.
Oh, he's shot his friend?
Why would you do that, Chris J? Don't be that guy. Look at this, going for these fancy wall bangs as well onto the side. Chris J, ready to work the magic. The boomstick coming into play. Still working for these wall bangs. The flick shot not going to happen. Look at the madness from Berg coming in heavy and hard with those 2 frags. Switches to the AK. Oh, gets the 3rd one as well. Hanyu goes down. We can have Nuki now on the bomb site. Able to pick one off. Bomb in his hand. He's not going to get an opportunity to plant it. Schneider with the fatal shots onto Nuki. And we're all tied up, James.
This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
It's so fast-paced.
There's just so many frags. I mean, look at the money on both teams again. It's not ideal for either of them, and it's just a war out there.
Can you feel the energy, James?
Someone bring me a helmet.
But you have a bandana. That was enough for Rambo? Is it not enough for you?
Right now, with all these frags, I want to get under the table. I'm scared of debris.
Here we go, Berg coming in heavy and hard again. The B storage push. We haven't actually seen it like that from Flipside, but they do it this time, and it catches Mousesports off guard. They're in a very annoying spot now that they have to make a play to gain them the advantage back. As Flipside well and truly have it, and that frag cements it. There we go, that Molotov's going to flush Dumas out into the crosshairs of the T's as we have another trade in middle. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-on-4 in favor of Flipside. Once again, looking very strong. What are Mousesports to do? It feels like they've lost all their mojo.
They are indeed in a difficult situation. I think they're going to ideally be looking for one more pick just to stretch out the CTs a little bit more, because if they pick the wrong site and there's an extra man there, it's going to be a hell of a lot more difficult than it otherwise might be.
I mean, let's be real. Let's be honest right now. They need a risk. They need a big risk to get them back into this round. A risk where they could very well. It's a slippery slope at this point. And here we go. We got Legia pushed up over the top again, over on the boost, checking all the spots in middle. Going to be trying to actually go for a bit of a split on A. Does make some sound, but it was not detected as the CT's are too far away. Legia going in now, does find the shots onto quad boxes, but he won't make the kill. The grenade will finish off the job, but that is not enough. We do have Flipside taking the lead, and this is a massive stretch of rounds. Their money is not amazing. It's not super amazing, it's decent. But wow, this is a really big stretch of rounds that they've just taken.
Indeed. Now they're going for an eco buy here. They need to get some damage in, and they're not going to give Flipside this round for free. It's a bit too close for comfort if they do. So 4 Tech 9s, Rec 9s coming out, 1 P250. It's going to be potentially an aggressive push here on A main. No, they're just going to go for the flash. And see come what may. So Tech 9s will begin.
Pick from the door, Snyder left with a very big task. He cannot do it. We have Mousesports on the side. Those smokes, perfect. Ali with the Tech 9 up close. Dumas is going to feel the heat right there as we do have a very bad situation for Berg now. 4 players left to fight against. Bomb is down. He's going to just turn tail and run. Flipside, finally, getting shown that they are not the only guys that can dominantly take a round.
Looking at the boards and how much money Berg has compared to his teammates, especially Schneider and Twist.
Did you just see that?
No.
Look at the scoreboard again, Jake. Do you see it now?
Oh wow, Lega's tripled his kills.
Do you see it? Leg is on 3 kills. What is that about?
He is on 3 kills, but yeah, Berg. I mean,
but he's a very good team player.
Look at all the swag that Mousesports picked up in that round. They picked up 2 AWPs for free and 2 M4s. Now, on the one hand, Berg has to try and do as much damage as possible, but he can't afford to because he can't buy next round if he dies. So he has to save that gun to allow his teammates to all come into this round with rifles now. So a difficult situation. And look at the money that's in the bank for Mousesports after, honestly, it's like a jumble sale when someone left the car door open and just went for a coffee.
Seriously, the 2 AWPs now, that's a huge dynamic shift here, and it's causing Flipside to try to respond with something, because they can't just sit back and let the AWPs go to play and, on these angles for them. They can't let that happen. Chris J opening the door, just bravely looking out and seeing what he can find here, and he might just find something sooner rather than later. But we do have a guy pushed up, or boosted up rather, close to the A main area. It is Schneider, and smoking it off there to have a better look over, better guard over door. But still, flip side, they got to stay out of sight right now. The worst possible thing to happen would be for one of them to get picked by these AWPs. They got to force the AWPs to come close and have hard engagements. He's going to find himself a kill onto Schneider, though, over on the boost. This Twist, great response there on the door. That's Legia down, and Chris J, who was one of the 2 AWPers for Mousesports, who are left now with a situation where they're forced to make the B play, but that might not just be... that's a pretty good thing to be forced to do right now, because there's nobody home. The stove was left on. Flipside are rushing back to try to see if they can deal with the situation, as we have the AWP and 2 M4s left here for Mousesports. Good positions for them. Flipside, got to take this cool and calmly. They can really turn up the pace. Here it comes, straight on in. Not going to mess around. Dennis up with a frag, but there you go. Aliu and Tabson and Nuki all combined together to take down the remnants of the Flipside retake. And we do have Mousesports returning once again to prominence with the lead, but only by a single round. But it should go to 14 now. Yeah,
I mean, the important thing, again, is with all those Tech 9s, they survived with 4 players. Look at the money differential on these 2 teams. They're heady up there between 6,000 to 8,000 plus, whereas the CT's not doing that well at all. So that was a huge round. It may have changed how this will do. But Dennis, great positioning there. Great timing, great frag with a P250. One shot straight to the head.
That Molotov is so smart because look at where it landed. It's going to be really hard for them to get through now. They want to get onto the site really fast, but they can't, all because of that Molotov that Chris picked up there. Dennis picked up there. And we have Mousesports slowly making their way in, but look how delayed they are onto the site. They're making the best of the bad situation, and that weapon advantage is just too much to overcome for Flipside. But it was a good attempt, and you got to give props to Dennis there for doing everything he could. But as James pointed out, this money, it's so hard to overcome. I mean, this is it now. This is it.
Yeah, this is crunch time. I don't think we're going to see any more ecos from Mousesports unless they start losing rounds and buy loads of AWPs. But Flipside are definitely up against it, backed to the wall right now. Look at the lack of grenades they have on their team. They just have a few things here and there, but not a hell of a lot. So we can see the T's heading towards A at the moment. They're fully committed. Right now we have a 2-2-1 set up from Flipside. Is it going to be enough when these nades come in? That is the question.
Dennis on forklift. Schneider on the boxes there. Quick hop up there. Does find himself the frag onto Tabson. Working with these flashes to find the kills. And they can't get in. This is a lockdown from Flipside. This is the result they needed. But Chris J going to come in with the AK. Does take down Dennis. But Twist over by quad boxes. Able to just tie it all up. Wrap it up with a neat little bow, and he's going to be able to bring Flipside another chance.
Alu with $13,000. And again, let's look at the bottom of the scoreboard here. Dumas got 8 kills. Legia has got 5 kills. So, you know, things pretty even all across the board here for both teams. There's not much in it for either of these guys. One round in between it, but the pressure is definitely on the CTs. Look at the cash.
Oh my goodness, Tabson. Tabson. Great aim there. That's beautiful to watch. We have a rough situation now. Chris J, look, he's ready for this. He's got his... Oh no, looks away just at the wrong timing. That could be all the difference here. And look, it is. Berg able to find both frags! All because Chris J looked away just with milliseconds. He just held that from... I don't know, a second more would have probably spotted that. And
2 points they need to realise though. The fact that Chris J, that AWP was there means that there's 2 CTs because he has to get a boost to get into vents. But the bomb is down. They've only just picked it up now. That was a cue basically to try and push on the A bomb site where there could only be 1 CT. But with the bomb down, they've missed their opportunity. 45 seconds remaining. Ali with a huge pick on Dennis on A. And see what they can do with this. Currently we've got Bergen, no man's land, currently in mid. Nobody to shoot. Dumas falls as well. It's all down to Berg. And I think we're looking at game point here.
Ali with a bit of a spray down to Berg. Doesn't find anything though, apart from, I don't know, a chunk of damage at 40 or so. And there it is. Mousesports now move on to match point for the map and the match, the series against Flipside, to move on in the bracket for the G2A.com Cup for a juicy chunk of that $10,000 that is up for grabs, provided by G2A.com.
Flipside only able to muster 2 rifles, 2 5.7s, 1 deagle, few flashbangs here and there, and a smoke which has already been thrown out. So this is definitely last chance saloon here. And the doors are swinging in the wind, and the bar is dry. Flipside in trouble here. Again, we've got the T's going towards A. Twist is in a potential flank position, but can he get around in time? That is the question. He doesn't know, however, if there's anyone towards B, so he's just going to be a bit passive for the time being, but it could all be too late as this push starts to come in on the A-bomb site.
They're all a bit flashed though, so this is a little bit staggered at the moment. Now they're making their way through, and it's not perfect, but it should do the job. Frag does come into the hands of Dumas, but we're seeing heavily that Mousesports are in advantage now. And it's all on Berg. Twist unable to do anything on the flank. Here he is with the FAMAS against 3 AKs and an AWP. Going to go for the spray down. It's going to be Mousesports that take the map and the series 16-13. Mousesports